These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Brooks against Russell. Makes it off the glass.
Good gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Now here's Morant. And it's sent back by Russell. To the right side. Gobert finds Russell. The kick out to Towns. Lock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Prince, that's for 2. That one doesn't go. And it's Memphis the other way. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
And here's Russell following Ja Morant's 3. Towns wide open. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
Now, here's Bain. Morant outside. There's the lob to Jackson, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
Here's Russell. There's the pass to Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bain finds Jackson. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. That one falls.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Back to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Towns. Down low. Here's Gobert. Adams, some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Morant. And there's the drive. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
It's stolen by Adams. Jackson in the corner. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. Morant finds Adams. Towns with the defensive effort.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Memphis leading by 4. The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. It's Russell with the drive. And that one is off. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pass to Bain. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Back to Bain. He dishes it to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now Edwards. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game. He hits the second from the line. 7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fires the 3, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now, here's Bain. Morant bats for 2. And it's off the back rim, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. And stolen by Russell. There's the lob to the hoop.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Morant surveying the D. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Russell's running. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
They've out-hustled their opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Now here's Morant. He's got 7. Adams sets the pick for Morant. And Morant throws it down.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
Inside, here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Morant passes to Bain. To the paint, here's Brooks, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
1:56 left here in the second. To the inside. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Bain. lets the three fly. The pass to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis moving it around. Prince with it. Now defended by Bain. Edwards, that's good.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Morant against Russell.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Russell against Morant. Russell kicks to Edwards. Back to Russell. And he banks in the layup. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. On the wing, Bain. Jackson a screen on Edwards. There's the lob to Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Hard not to foul. Jaren's a big guy who can score with either hand over either shoulder because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Russell with it. Outside, Edwards. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. All right, David, thank you.
22, the Grizzlies. 20.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. They've got Jones. Williams is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. Now here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Here's McDaniels, and he drives in. Pass to Noel. Out to McDaniel. A three-pointer off the mark. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Here's Conchon. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Anderson outside. McDaniels. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Tries a three off the inbound. Second chance shot. Here's Reed. They get it back. And Anderson is right there. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
The 7'2" wingspan, Kyle Anderson relies on that and his anticipation skills. Leads to second chance points.
Here's Conchar. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. To the middle.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
Second team foul.
Aldama passes to Conchar. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Here's Noel. Just 5 on the clock. Conchar pulls it in. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Jones, the pass to Aldama. To the inside. Williams kicks to Clark. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Passes to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Releases. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Jones looking for an opening. For the lead. Conchar can't get it to go. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Reed. And he drops it in from the low post. Reed's got his first points in this one.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Jones. The kick out to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Timberwolves shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Here's McLaughlin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here he goes. 6 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Reed. Anderson wide open. Here's Reed. And finally they hit one. Reed's got his second basket.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Here's Conchar. A miss that time would have put him up. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Timberwolves. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Good. Morant's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Memphis.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
To the paint. Here's Edwards. And Adams sends it back. Morant outside. And another basket for Memphis.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
And here's Russell. Inside, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Morant outside. Brooks kicks to Morant. From past the arc. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the three a little bit more.
Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Outside Towns. The three. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 7th assist in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Outside Edwards. Right wing. Gobert with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. The lead is 2. Here's Brooks. There's the dish to Adams. Up and in on the layup.
Throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
Stolen away. Down low. And stolen by Russell. And there's the pass to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Now here's Morant. Takes it inside. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be a Rudy Gobert. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
And it's good, 2 points. And that's 11 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Morant outside. Pass to Adams. Shot clock at 5. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Adams. Morant's got 14 points now in the second half. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. For 3, Edwards. At the line, Minnesota. And there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Morant outside. He kicks it to Brooks. Back to Morant. Over Russell. And it's Morant missing.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's Payne. Brooks, the pass to Morant. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Bain. Takes the 3. And it's Morant missing.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
It's good.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Morant. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with...
In the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Outside Mitchell. Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Outside Morant. From deep. The long distance three is buried. Morant's got 5. Garland against Morant. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Memphis.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
The 3 from Bain. He buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
LeVert outside. Right side Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And Mitchell Mitchell with the slam.
You see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Inside. To the middle. Here's Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bane's got his second basket of the game.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Mobley passes to Garland. Here's LeVert. Brooks defending. And that one is hammered home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Mitchell, the pass to LeVert. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Cleveland gets it back. The second effort. Allen on the wing. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. From deep, Morant. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Drops in the three.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. Mitchell against Bane. The drive by.
Oh, wow. Incredible.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Garland against Morant. 23 seconds left to play in the first. Drives to the hoop. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Garland against Morant. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And it's Morant again missing. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies leading by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Allen. Lots of room. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide-open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
From deep, Morant. Cavaliers with the rebound.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
LeVert passes to Allen. That shot off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant with it. Now LeVert defending. Morant, the pass to Brooks. It's good. Brooks has gotten his first points in this one.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Outside Mitchell. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And here's Morant outside. The rebound by Allen.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The 3 from Mitchell. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. They set the screen. Outside Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Tries again. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Bane. Jackson with a screen on Mobley. Outside Bane. To the inside. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. 1:49 left in the first half. Driving to the basket, and his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Out to the right wing. Here's Morant. Rejected by Allen. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Jackson. And then Morant with the jam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Outside Garland. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. And there's a 3-second violation. Memphis leading. Here's Morant. He's got 15. Going inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Are you serious? That is some power from the point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside Morant. Down low. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Garland. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. And here's Jackson. Over Allen. Offensive board. And that one's good for Brooks. Brooks has gotten 4 this quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And a pretty tightly contested. If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. We've got Kevin Love. Ricky Rubio is out there with Okoro, and it's Wade in at the 4. Jones drives in, and the layup falls. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Clark grabs the board.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
Doris, we hear a lot about how much space Isaac Okoro can cover at the defensive end.
It's important, B.A. Here we have an agile, athletic defender who's got length to bother those elite shooters, the quickness to cut off penetration. He can jump passing lanes. Being this kind of defensive player is critical in the league.
Back to Okoro. With the drive. Count it. Good. Okoro's got his first points of the game.
Wow, playing with no fear. Okoro puts it on the deck, makes it happen.
Jones from outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Pass to Wade. To the right side. Here's Stevens. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Here's Wade. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Jones. Back to Williams. And the shot's good.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Love, a screen on Jones. To the middle. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
That's an example of great timing in the pick and roll by Kevin Love. Great job reading the defense.
For Memphis, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Conchar. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Conchar. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Stevens. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Jones against Rubio. Pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. Just 4 to shoot. Fires top of the key. That shot no good. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. Okoro on the wing. Out to Rubio. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
1:06 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. From deep three-point range. And again, Memphis no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Pass to Rubio. Back to Love. And there's a pick. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Stevens. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Love against Jones. Here's Conchar. Lets it fly. No good off the back of the rim.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from. You want to command the defender's respect.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
LeVert goes against Brooks. Garland for 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
From deep, Payne. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Outside for Mitchell. On the take. The rebound by Jackson.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
From deep. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Now here's Garland. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Garland against Morant. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Morant against Garland.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the ring, but how about the finish with intention?
And finished off by Garland.
And this young guy is fearless. Darius Garland, deliver it.
Outside Morant. Sinks the tray. Morant's got 24 points.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Garland against Morant. Outside Mitchell. Out to Garland. Back to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Allen, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here's Morant. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Here he goes. Here's Adams. Now Morant. Basket counts. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Give him 20.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from the high post. LeVert with a rebound. And it's Cleveland's ball. 4-point game. Garland for 3. The rebound by Jackson. It's stolen by Garland. Here's the 3. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings it within 1.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And it's critical Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Mitchell. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. That was an incredible night.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Garland against Russell. Garland kicks to LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Garland. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Another shot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with 2 incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Now, here is Russell. Inside, wants to get it to Edwards and does.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Outside Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Dishes it to Mobley. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Let's go. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And it's Towns missing. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell finds LeVert. Back to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. For Cleveland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Russell. Here's Gobert. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Here's Allen. Outside Garland. LeVert with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. LeVert's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Towns. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mitchell outside. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. LeVert grabs the miss. LeVert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Now here's Towns. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Prince, the pass to Russell. Tries again. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now the pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Going inside. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Garland. No points in the game yet for him. LeVert in the corner. Outside Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the bounce. For a guy who's only 6'1", he can get up.
Here is Russell. Towns for three. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
And Russell puts up a deep three. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Over Edwards. And that one released in time, but no good.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 3. And back in... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Edwards.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Good work there as it goes. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here's Garland, picks one up.
A nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
And he sinks the second. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Russell.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Here's Garland. Here's Allen. Banked in off the glass. Allen's got his first bucket in this one.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
To the inside, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Tries from the block, and there's Edwards on the assist by Russell. And it's 8 points for Anthony Edwards.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Garland surveying the D. Fires from deep. The shot will not fall. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Edwards. There's the feed to Gobert. Prince outside. Outside Edwards. And Prince is good for 3. Prince has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Garland against Russell. Outside Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
1:06 left in the first half. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Russell inside, guarded by Garland. And that one's good, Russell. And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 1. Mobley sets the pick for Garland to the middle, shoots it, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
I like the focus from Mobley against the contest, not letting it throw him off his look.
Edwards against Mitchell to the paint, and the slam dunk by Russell. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Outside Garland. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Garland's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Cavs. Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. From deep 3-point range. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Edwards got the lead up to 1 now for the Timberwolves.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got McDaniels. Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 2 guard. In midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Noel's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Timberwolves. Now Rubio. Played outside. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
He takes it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Rubio, the pass to Okoro. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Steffens. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Wade. With 1 second left, he takes it up and lays it in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Anderson finds McDaniel. Here's Noel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Anderson. Rubio with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Love, no luck. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Out to Wade from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Wade's got 5 points so far.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Rivers passes to Reed, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Rubio against Rivers. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Wade.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Rivers, and then Rivers with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Love, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 4. It's tipped. It's stolen by Wade. Down low, stolen by Reed. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Rivers has got the ball and finished off by McDaniel.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Wade outside. Here's Stephens. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Okoro kicks to Wade. 5 to shoot. Pass to Stephens. From deep. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Rubio. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
Ricky Rubio taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Russell with it. He's got 9. Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates.
And so it's Minnesota in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Okoro out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Wade in at the power forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Rubio. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Kicks it out to Prince. Shot clock at 6. Misses the corner 3. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Wade passes to Love. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
With the silky smooth touch, Love is so good near the rim.
And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. In the corner, Okoro with it. Wade outside. Love with the screen on Edwards. Wade for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Wade's got 10 points here in the second half.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Minnesota leading by 6. Here's Russell. Shoots over Garland. Towns. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
The 3 from Garland. They get the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Passes it to Gobert. Stolen by Mitchell. Mobley with it. Now guarded by Towns. To the middle and stolen by Russell. Prince, the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. To the inside. Here's Allen. Gobert with the block. They recover it. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. No good on the 3.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Russell with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3 ball. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Outside Garland, inside, and stolen by Russell. Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. A putback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. 15-point game. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Mitchell wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
The feed to Edwards. The dish to Towns. Here's the 3. Connects from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Minnesota.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for D'Angelo Russell.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And here's Garland for 3. No good there. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Now, here is Russell. Top of the key. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Mobley the pass to Garland. Mitchell left side. Off the left rim and out. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. And here's Edwards outside, hits the trifecta.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Outside for Brooks. This one for 3. Rebound Minnesota. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. And too long on the shot.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Morant, good on the 13-footer.
Great to see Ja operate without the ball. Just a versatile point.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now here's Russell. Pass to Edwards. To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Now here's Adams. Outside for Brooks. Here's Morant.
And then Morant with the dunk. I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Towns passes to Russell. Pass to Gobert. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Adams finds Morant. He takes it in.
And then Morant with the dunk. The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Morant against Russell. Prince. And he dunks it down.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Into the lane. Off with the layup. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Stolen by Jackson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Gobert with it, guarded by Morant. Pass to Prince. Outside Russell. Four on the clock. Wide open look. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And here's Morant outside. He drops it from range. Morant's got 9.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Russell. Prince with the bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
There's 47 seconds left now in the first quarter. Morant against Russell. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Now here's Russell. Here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. The shot. They get it back. And another shot. Out to the right wing. Back to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Ja Morant picks one up.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. So smart to use the reverse. He neutralized solid defense.
Russell against Morant. The kick out to Edwards. From deep three-point range. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And we see Mike Miller in the crowd. He won 6th Man of the Year in a Grizzlies uniform.
You know, they could use some of his shooting right now as they're struggling to get it going.
Now here's Russell. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Towns for 3. Count it from distance. Towns has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You know what? You have bigs who can threaten you with the triple where you have to at least respect it. But when you think about Karl Anthony Towns, in multiple seasons, he's hit over 40% from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Russell. The 3 ball. And another 3 from Minnesota. Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Clark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, B.A. So,
oh my goodness! Disrespectful. B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
And out of bounds, the Grizzlies will take it. Memphis trailing here. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. No good that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Prince. Towns with the ball. Gobert. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Brooks outside. Now here's Adams. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And stolen by Morant. It's tipped. Stolen by Russell. Here's Prince. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Outside Payne. always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
1:07 left in the second. Pass to Gobert. And that one drops. Gobert's got 6.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Outside Bane. Brooks outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The 3 from Russell. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
He can knock it down from range, convert at the rack, and there you see the pull-up by D'Angelo. Multifaceted as a scorer.
Jackson on the wing. Back to Bane. Takes it inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Now Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Outside Bane. And so it's Minnesota. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And the Grizzlies shooting it well, around 55% for the game.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Rivers. Kicks it out to Anderson. There's the 3. That shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
For Memphis, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Williams. Here's Conchar. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. Conchar's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Rivers. Defended by Jones. Back to Rivers. Reed with it. McDaniels passes to Reed. Banked it in off the glass. Reed's got his first basket.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Outside Jones. Outside Williams. Back to Conchar. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Rivers. And that one's good. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
Hey, he's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you. You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Jones, and the layup is good off the glass.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today. So that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
A line change here for Memphis. You know, Nas Reed initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Nas Reed an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reed did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Here's Rivers. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Jackson. Now Brooks. Beyond the arc. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. McDaniels finds Reed. The Grizzlies pull it in. Left side, Morant. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And we've reached the end of the third. The T-Wolves on top. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Good on the second one. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Outside Russell. High post Towns. And stolen by Morant. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Gobert. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Second personal foul.
The free throw drops for Bane.
At the line for Memphis, Desmond Bane.
And Bane drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Russell against Morant. The kick out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Pass to Morant. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The shot by Russell, no good. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. To the wing on the left. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Edwards. Here's Towns. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
The Grizzlies shooting around 53%, a nice number. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And here's Edwards outside. Ja Morant grabs the miss. Memphis with the ball. They trail by 3. Bane, the pass to Morant. From deep. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
What determination from Morant in the paint. Getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And so he makes both from the line. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Now Morant. Adams with a screen on Russell. Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Up and over Russell. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 30.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Minnesota in the lead. Russell with the ball. Started by Morant. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Big score at this point in the game, folks. D'Angelo can't do it any better than that.
Brooks from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Russell, the pass to Towns. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 7-point Minnesota lead.
You want to talk about length? Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Down low. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Russell against Morant. Adams a screen. Brooks the pass to Jackson. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
Outside Morant. 20 seconds left in the game. Back to Brooks. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Prince. Outside Edwards. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Bane. And so it's minute. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks, for Grant.
And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity, and that one drops for him.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Off target from three-point range. And here are the Grizzlies. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Morant. And Allen with the block.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker. And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Grizzlies making the shot. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
Morant against Garland. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell looking it over. No good on the triple. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brooks, the pass to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Bain against Mitchell. To the middle. Allen inside. Shades over Adams. Allen's shot is off. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Passes it to Brooks. Bain for 3. That one, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Outside Garland. Over Morant. And the shot is long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Brooks kicks to Adams. Pass to Bain. Adams with the screen on Mitchell.
The shooting of Desmond Bain is special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant outside. Out to Brooks. Now Morant. He has 6. Count that one. Morant's got 8.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Bain. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level on the playoffs.
Hey, Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight. And like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Garland against Morant. Garland dishes to Allen. And the layup's good off the glass.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him, and he gets it to go.
And that little flare is letting the other side know they did nothing to stop him.
Mitchell against Bane. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Mobley the pass to Garland. Just 4 to shoot. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 7.
When the shot clock is dwindling down, it's on you, Donovan Mitchell. Make a play.
Morant with a wide-open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Morant, following the score by Cleveland. On the wing, Mitchell. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Outside Jackson. Back to Brooks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
The Cavaliers have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
The explosiveness of Mitchell puts defenders in a tough spot. That time, he draws the foul.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
2 shots.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
Now here's Morant. 13 points in the game. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And so here's Cleveland. 6-point game. The Cavaliers with another miss. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Bain finds Adams. Now Morant, guarded by Garland. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morant. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Garland looking it over. Mitchell outside. That dropped, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 17 now.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
And it's good for 2. 7 points for Desmond Bain.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Morant against Garland. To the inside. Allen in the post. And then Allen slams it in.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Now here's Morant. He's got 17. And it's sent back by Allen. Outside Garland. Mitchell against Morant. Now here's Garland. He's covered closely. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
And 101 left now here in the second. Mobley dishes to Allen. Adams, some nice D.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. He kicks to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Mitchell outside. And he converts the layup. Mitchell's got 19 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Morant. 21 points in the game. Out to Brooks. It's up a 3. No good on that one. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the small forward position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Ball stolen. And now Okoro running the floor all by himself.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And so here's Memphis. The Cavaliers making the shot. Conchar can't get it to go. In the corner, Okoro with it. He feeds it to Wade. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. There's Williams. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
The Grizzlies have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. Now here's Wade. Out left to the wing. Wade sets the pick for Rubio. It's stolen by Jones. Williams looking around. To the wing right side. Here's Conchar. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now, here's Wade. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Love out to Wade. Launches a three. Doesn't go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Conchar. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Rubio outside. Out to Wade. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Okoro. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Okoro's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Back to Jones. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Three-pointer, Wade. Not going to go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jones, the pass to Clark. Rubio against Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Conchar. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's 1:45 left in the third. Wade a screen on Jones. Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Aldama. Left side, Jones. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Mitchell outside for the tie. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Now here's Brooks. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
The Grizzlies have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Garland against Morant. Garland dishes to Mitchell. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Over to the wing. The 3 from Morant. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 24 points.
Morant, such a quick thinker. He doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot.
Outside, Garland. Back to Mitchell. 4 seconds left. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bain, 1 shot.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is... And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5. Allen's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Morant. Clock at 6. Jackson in the corner. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's Allen on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up.
And his teammates love this. When Allen is aggressive trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
Good on the second free throw. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now here's Morant. And the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. And it goes down 2 points. Morant's got 26.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
And Mitchell drops them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Morant outside. On the wing, Bain. Jackson, a screen on Garland. Here's Morant. Can't cash in from close range. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Mitchell, a screen on Brooks. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Cleveland moving it around. LeVert with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Now here's Morant for 3. And stolen by Mobley. The 3 from Garland. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Here's Allen. And the rejection by Jackson. Bain looking around. Passes it to Jackson. Kicks it to Morant. And a wide open look for Bain. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here's Garland for 3. And another miss by Cleveland. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Mitchell against Jackson. The 3 from Morant. Garland with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Morant kicks to Brooks. That three off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Stolen by Brooks.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Memphis.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
And here is Garland. From deep three-point range, off target. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A solid win on the road.
Of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. Shot clock at 5. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Russell against Garland. The kick out to Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
And here's Garland. From deep, Mitchell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Outside Russell. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Out to the wing. Garland, the pass to LeVert. Stolen by Russell. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Allen can't get it to go.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Towns with the ball. The kick out to Edwards. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Garland against Russell. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive, nice.
Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Now here's Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Towns. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns can make face-up perimeter jump shots, no doubt. But when he's got this part of his game cooking, look out.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. From 17. Off the left rim and out.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Towns. The 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Now here's Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Edwards. Oh, deflected and stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. Russell from outside. No luck on that one. So Cleveland will take it the other way. LeVert outside. Puts it up. Outside for Mitchell. 1:19 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Allen. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Russell with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Now Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup.
Tremendous concentration that Rudy Gobert has, using his size certainly, but finishing through contact.
Garland against Russell. Outside for Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
27 seconds left in the first quarter here. And it's Russell, that time on the assist from Towns.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
LeVert outside. Inside. Here's Allen. Second shot opportunity. That shot off the mark. Good D by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out this quarter with a 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Good on the bucket.
To me, it's huge when D'Angelo gets to the glass. This guy has the ability to use his athleticism to his advantage. Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
From behind the arc. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
Garland against Russell. Outside for Mitchell. 4-3. Hits the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
LeVert up top. Allen, the pass to Garland. Back to Allen. Another shot, the shake. He can't get it to go, and it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And Edwards, here we go. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Garland against Russell. Outside Mitchell from downtown. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Mitchell finds Mobley.
2 minutes.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mobley's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Oh, rejected by Allen. LeVert outside. Outside Garland. A minute 29 left in the second period. Gets the 3 to fall. Garland's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. Pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Towns. 5 on the clock. Connects from downtown. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
No hesitation from Karl Anthony Towns. Ball is delivered. He makes the assist look easy.
LeVert passes to Mobley. Here's Edwards. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. They set the pick. Mitchell up top. Wide open. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shot is good by Edwards.
Boy, with the kind of motor Edwards plays with, doesn't give the defense much of a chance to catch him in transition. Nicely done, Anthony.
Outside for Mitchell. Will it go? And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Mitchell against Edwards. Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Cavaliers, 18. Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court right now for Cleveland, Ricky Rubio is out there with Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Wade in at the 4 slot. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Minnesota has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Rivers. Reed, a screen on Rubio. And he lobs it up top. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Outside Rubio. Okoro on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Wade. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Anderson. Timberwolves shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. On the wing, Rivers. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The 3 from Okoro. And it's Noel with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. The drive by Rivers. Now McDaniels. Back to Rivers. Kicks it out to Anderson. 3-pointer. Pure from 3-point range. Anderson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. This Cavs squad is struggling. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Wade. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Love for 3. On target from range.
Kevin Love is a big-time skilled big man. And how about that response from distance? Go ahead, sir.
To the middle. Here's Anderson. Yep, that one goes. Anderson's got 5 now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Wade misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Rivers' shot is off. Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Rubio.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside for Love. Let's go with a 3. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. On the wing, Noel. Outside, Anderson. Launches a 3. Is rebounded by Okoro. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Inside. Pass to Wade. Here's Stevens. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ball stolen. Outside Rubio. Wade. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels from long range. He can't get that one to fall.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to Wade. Outside for Love. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Love's got 6.
And Kevin Love knows his role so well. This guy is always looking to find space and spread the court with his ability to knock down shots.
To the paint. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
The shot by Rubio, no good. Here's Rivers. Up again.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
And so it's Minnesota. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. McDaniel's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. We've got Naz Reid. Austin Rivers out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Kept alive. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Reed. Over Love. Reed can't hit.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Rubio passes to Love. Oh, and Reed with a block. On the wing, Rivers. And here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
For Cleveland, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Outside Rubio. Robbed. Back to Noel. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to McDaniels. Shot on the wing. And that one's long. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Outside Rubio. Here's Wade. Six on the shot clock. Back to Rubio. Lets the 3 fly. It's not going to go for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Anderson drives. It's McDaniels on the wing. It's McDaniels on the wing. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Okoro. Here's Cleveland. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Here's Stevens. Pass to Wade. Here's Stevens. Here's Okoro. McDaniels covering. Takes the three. Knocks down the long J. Okoro's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Outside, Anderson. Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Now Rubio. Pass to Wade. From the arc. That one doesn't drop. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's McDaniels. Back to Anderson. Here's Rivers. Covered by Rubio. Tries it from the top of the key. Reed passes to Anderson. Here's McDaniels. On the wing, Noel lets it go from deep. They get it again. Reed. Pass to Rivers. Now here's Anderson. From deep. Rubio with the rebound.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Outside, Anderson. Back to Noel. On the wing, Rivers. It's stolen by Love. Pass to Rubio. An easy 2 on the layup.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Here's Rivers. Here's Noel. For 3. Stevens with a rebound. Outside Love. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were